And you might say, gee, that's a funny looking picture. There's a out of focus baby's head and somebody's wrist and a watch. I don't like that so much. Well, that's where cropping comes in. We just select the interesting part here. And now it's a cute little picture of a baby's hand holding her mommy's hand instead of the funny looking out of focus baby and some hands, right? So what I thought I would do is look at some audience submitted pictures here and demonstrate these techniques with, other people's average looking images. As it turns out, I'm not so good at making average looking images. So.
Are you on the internet right now?
You mean, do I have internet access?
Yeah, you can pull some off my site if you want.
Oh, okay. Well, here. This gentleman gave me his compact flash card, so I will look there to see if. Oh, we lost our VGA. Okay. Drive E. Okay. Can we access it? We may not be able to access the... well, we can access it. Okay. Photoshop's dialog is not very good. Okay. So, here's a photo. Right? It's a guy in a room at a HackerCon. We've got this funny looking curtain in the back here, this column, window, distracting out of focus foreground image. We can fix it. There we go. Right? See, it's no longer, a guy sitting in a room. It's a picture of a guy communicating. And we can crop it further. Okay. So, now we can go into our levels here. Make his skin tones look nice. Okay. And now let's check out our saturation. Bring out the color in his skin. Okay. So there you go. But maybe you say, gee, I think it makes a much better statement if it's in black and white. So, so let's say we do some red. Now it turns out the least amount of noise on a digital camera is in the green channel because there's twice as many green pixels as there are red and blue. So, in this case, we'll up the green channel a lot with a little bit of blue. Okay, so now we have a, nice piece of artwork instead of, just the guy in the middle of a room giving the finger. And here we can show what it looked like before and after. Well, actually, I guess, to be fair, we really have to show the whole thing, right? Before and after. Before, after. Okay.
Suitable for framing.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's see if...
That's a bad one. There's smoke in
Is that bad?
the well, roll double.
That's kind of a cool effect, right? See, if we look at the different color channels, we can see where the smoke comes out the best. All right, and you can see this is the red channel, which you can see because it says red up there. There's green, and there's blue. In this case, it looks like blue is the best channel for the smoke here. Now, this is sort of tricky. How do we crop this? Well, we can get rid of the distracting bed and people. Does this help? There we go, and then we can bring out the smoke effect. Well, okay, so there's not much you can do with this picture. But there's a quick demonstration of it. Let's go to a... No, I don't want to details. I see thumbnails. Okay. Now again, what's the first thing we do? Crop. Okay, and then so we draw out our box. Now, as it turns out, you can quite conveniently resize it, like so. And at least in Photoshop, you can rotate it like this, in case your image is, not exactly plumb. And we double-click to get our nice crop box. And unfortunately, there's a fellow back here who's kind of hard to see. So maybe if we take our gamma, it gets a little easier to see, but the room gets washed out. So we increase the shadow, and now we have a face you can see and more contrast. Now, of course, there's all kinds of other great things you can do, like you can remove this guy's red eye, and take some pictures of him where his eyes are open and copy them over here. But that takes lots of time. Who's got time for all that, right? We got pictures to process. We want to be done in 5 minutes or less. Okay.
Does red eye always take you a long time to fix?
No, red eye actually there's a red eye removal function. But that's not one of the most important 5 features of Photoshop. Although if your image does have red eye, I recommend removing it. Oops. Ah, okay. Nice landscape of a city.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At some point, could you please explain layers, because I get really lost there.
Layers. Okay. Well, here. I will process this image and show some idea of how layers work. Okay. So you'll notice this picture's got lots of black stuff on the top, which we really don't care about. So we just crop it out. And now we have a nice panorama of I don't know, parking lot, the city, whatever. And we can lighten things up here so we have more detail. And there you go. We've got a nice panorama of the parking lot. Took almost no work. Here. Before I forget, I will eject this guy's... Ooh. That's what you think. Okay, did anybody bring any more images for me to look at?
I've got some on the web.
Okay, sure. Oops, let's not go there. Okay, what's your website?
Elonka.com, ELONKA.com /
Oops. Slash?
Cryptos, KRYPTOS. We'll take one of the CIS cryptos pictures and see what we can do. If you're on.
Ah.
Yeah, if it's a hassle, you just go away.
/all.
Yeah.
Sometimes you talk to them and
Okay, does that look right? The
DNS is
Oh, okay. Do you know your IP address? Maybe that doesn't matter.
Too much alcohol.
Too much. Okay, let's go to properties. Do you know a DNS server?
209.143.010.
Okay. Let's restart Internet Explorer. I don't. Okay.
I think yours is not going on.
I've got some pictures that are in a PowerPoint presentation, but I don't know if you could pull them out.
On a USB key? Huh, bring it up. It's even better. Okay. Disk drive, okay. USB, okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, what do you want me to look in?
Look under current. I may have lied, I may have taken everything off.
There's,
Yeah, there you go.
which one?
Oh,
And there's one guy. Should we look at that? Oh, no, okay.
pretty much it. You go to the Cryptos Hackers talk right here for Hackers Conference. Just scroll through any images. That's off the CI.
Oh, okay. Well, here, let's copy. Paste. Okay. So here's a nice image. But to me, it looks a little bit dull. And if we go in here, we can make it lighter, increase the contrast, bring out some more detail. Okay. And I don't know about you, but this building in the background is kind of distracting me. So, as a matter of fact, I would crop it even tighter. Unless you need to show the context of, like, say, what building it's in front of. You don't need the building, right? People are going to look at the building instead of your subject here. So,